Well, hello there again. Here I am, barely getting into the picture, but anyway, we're here with another dragon. I have lots of dragons. I'm into dragons, and this is a dragon painting called The Dragon's Lair. And this painting, it goes back to the early 80s. It's an acrylic on canvas board. It's a 16 by 20. It's framed, and of course, again, in my the way I feel about the dragons is that dragons are there to slay, dragons are there to overcome, or dragons are there to become buddies with. It all depends on what kind of dragons you're dealing with here, because maybe you might be somewhat of a dragon yourself and get along with some of those that might not be, compatible with somebody else. But anyway, dragons are something that is beyond yourself, something to overcome, conquer, kill, whatever it takes to feel safe. And so if you're a dragon enough yourself, you might be able to kill your dragon. But this is called the Dragon's Lair. And of course, this is the entrance coming in. It's kind of like a shattered fragment in the wall of a mountain, and goes under the ground and goes off into the distance. And there's these crags and stalactites and all these things hanging and coming up. And strolled in the background, all around the dragon, is armor, skulls, swords, weaponry, spears, you name it, even jewels, because every method has been tried down the of time to either appease or destroy or subdue, kill this dragon, and nothing seems to work. So all the residue, and the dragon just lays in this all this residue of past entities that is trying to take him on. He's very peaceful. He doesn't have no worries. He's not worried about it at all. In fact, he's looking for a snack. And this dragon has got a beak on the end of his nose. He's got this beak. Why I gave him a beak, I don't know. But he's got a beak, and he's got some kind of a ridged mouth here that goes off into a kind of a spiky ridged fringe along his cheekbone here. And he's got a fang hanging out. He's probably got one on both sides, so he's got teeth. He's got a small horn on the bridge of his nose. He's got a ridge that goes down his back all the way down to the tip of his tail. He's got small horns, not just two, but he's got four, of two longers and two shorters. His eyes look like crystals.
Oh, wow.
His eyes are crystals.
Oh, my goodness.
Because this dragon is pure fire and energy, and everything within this dragon is as hard as diamond. And his eyes are crystal. And, of course, he should probably be eating a lot of this iron, but he seems to like the little tasty mortals here. He leaves the armor. And he's got wings. He's only got his two front legs, the arms, with long claws on them. He's kind of like a reptilian snake in some ways, because he's got this...
More like a Chinese dragon.
He's got this long, soft body that moves along the ground, but he's able to raise himself up, take flight. Mm-hmm. He's fast, quick. Just because he doesn't have hind legs doesn't mean that he's anything slow about him.
Yeah.
But he's very relaxed. He's not in no hurry, because this little guy coming in with a toothpick here that's going to try to take him on and penetrate all this scaly armor that he's just covered with. I mean, it's revealed, but you know, the entities keep on taking on the dragons, and that's that's the important part. No matter if these dragons are beyond destruction, it keeps them in line by having this constant testing of the dragon's power. Because who knows, sooner or later that sword just might find a weak spot, and that would be the end of dragon.
Well, you know, it also looks like this is human man's attempt to go after his personal dragon, the symbolism.
That's right. Well, see, we had there's in reality, you've got multiple dragons. You got the dragons of the organic dragons of your environment, which is the bank, the people who hold a mortgage on your home, the people who have power over you. Those are dragons. The people who control your life, which are employers. I mean, we are all slaves to the environment around us, and some of us are more enslaved than others, and some of us are freer than others. And I feel very free, but I'm not totally free. None of us really are. Some of us imprison ourselves in our own inner dragons. We have dragons that dwell within ourselves that we have to overcome, just as we have these dragons that holding our mortgages, that are responsible for our paychecks and all the other little things, and all the scraping and bowing and the knee things that you have to do to receive this paycheck, because being of worth is not enough. You have to be of worth and subservient. Being worth is not just enough. You have to be subservient. Subservient to who? Whatever the powers to be. So that's what the dragons are about. The powers to be. And
he looks like he's going after it. It's not come after him.
Oh, no.
He is
this
the aggressor.
This dragon's not worried about it. You think the Illuminati or the world new world government, or the people who's in control, the big banks, are they worried about you? Not in a bit. They're laying around relaxed and no problem at all, because he knows that you're not no match for him. He knows that you're just a tidbit.
Tidbit.
I mean, you know, but give us enough of us, though. If you had enough of these all at one time, that dragon would come down, because you've seen ants, a colony of ants going after something big. Once they go after it, they don't stop. They just the same way that yellow jackets and hornets. You ever get in a bee nest and all of a sudden have a swarm coming after you? Well, the swarm can come after the dragon. But anyway, I'm going to close right now, because the dragons aren't invincible. They think they are, but there's always some little bee that's going to come out there and get them. So anyway, you guys stay up to date with our latest videos, and please subscribe to our free YouTube channel by clicking the little red button down at the bottom of the screen. You guys have a great day, and be aware of the dragons, because they're everywhere. Bye-bye.